People who are helping us build this are, aside from our reunion crew, we have a few at-risk youth that are involved with the project. We're going to have the children or the young people who vandalized the tea house floor. They will come and help us also during the week in August that we're building the labyrinth and cleaning up the tea house. We have, of course, our wonderful committee, Linda Gatter, Tim Smith, David Anderson, my colleague. And we have a whole bunch of people, just Philmonters who would like to be involved, people who are involved with Walking the Dog Theater, some of our volunteers, some of our actors actually. We're putting on 12th Night right now. It'll be up and running by the time that the labyrinth is being built proper. Those people will want to join us. So we have both a local, a regional, and an international crew of people helping young people, middle-aged people, older people.
The place where we're building the labyrinth was an old tennis court for this major mansion when Philmont had, in its heyday, 7 mills. Now none of the mills are working, and the main mansion, which is called the Harder House, is now a halfway house, and people come from out of prisons or out of drug rehabilitation programs, and they come live there, and then they start to integrate into this town. So this town is used to dealing with people that are building their lives back. So it's sort of appropriate that we're building this labyrinth with people that are, or around people that are learning how to build their lives back.
My name is Jacob Woods. I'm from Gloucestershire, England. I've ended up in this area of the world through Walking the Dog Theatre Company. The Gloucester Theatre Company that I'm part of are collaborating with them. And so this labyrinth is another part of Walking the Dog's sort of activities. And yeah, it's great to be involved in this amazing project, meeting loads of great people, and the weather's perfect.
So welcome everyone to your Philmont Labyrinth. Congratulations. This is a historic moment for many of us, hopefully also for you. We have just a few words that want to be shared before we go on with some live music from Jim Wan. I saw him come up. Where did he go?
Over there.
There you are. And Ashley Main is going to perform as well some music as people then begin to enter the labyrinth. You're then welcome, once it's dedicated, to step in and have an experience for yourself. I walked it this morning, and again I was reminded how powerful it is. It's the first time I'd walked it since a long time ago. The first time I ever walked it was in Chartres Cathedral. You'll hear about that in a moment. But again, to realize as you walk it that something can happen. And the thing that I realized today was how much that by walking the path of the labyrinth, you kind of enter a conversation with the course of your life. Something of your biography, the steps that you take in your life kind of reflect back to you. And it's an interesting conversation that sets in, because as you'll notice when you step it, initially you feel like you're getting very close to the center. And then the labyrinth takes you quite far wide. And then you can be wide for a while, then you can come close to the center again. And this conversation is interesting because each time I walk it, I feel like I know where I am in that point in the labyrinth. In my life, I'm right at that point. So this morning I was right there, second row in. I felt that's where I am in life now. Not quite the center, but just on the outskirts. So please, this is yours now to enjoy. We want to say a few words about how this came into being. And it started long ago when a group of us met at Emerson College from England. And you'll hear about that in a moment. But one of the things that we knew we wanted to do was to have a reunion after 14 years of being together. We had one after 7 years, and now after 14 years. And we knew that we wanted to give a gift to a community that would host us. And we chose this community because Benedicta Bertau and myself, David Anderson, we are the artistic directors of Walking the Dog Theater. We were part of this group. Nigel Harrison, who's also part of our board, was also part of this group. So it made sense that we should find a community that we feel very close to, where we can make this deed possible.